Very good morning to all of you. Done. All set. Right. So how are you following the pearls of wisdom? Is it helpful? I know we have to prepare very fast for exam, and some of you are like, ma'am, 3 days you have been teaching salary. This chapter is like that. एक बार time लगेगा रोज के 2.5 hours, so almost like 10 hours we are putting for salary, but surely it will be worth it. Okay, right. Now today's mantra is, we do believe that dressing and everything gives confidence to us, but then the highest level of the confidence comes when we are beautiful from inside. And can we compliment the other person, anyone, your friend, your neighbor, your parents, or for that sake, anyone? Can we compliment others above the physical qualities? Once you accept yourself, it's not that we are not willing to improve for our physical appearance for all, but all the time, we are criticizing ourselves. अब ये चश्मे हमेशा पहनने ही पड़ेंगे, हर वीडियो में पहनने पड़ेंगे, ये बाल ऐसे ही रहेंगे, ये ऐसे ही रहेंगे. So I feel less critics for ourselves and appreciating other qualities of your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, whoever comes to your zone, that will uplift you in a different way. All this mindset gives a very positive kick for your exam preparation also, dear students, if you believe, right? So can from today we start complimenting other, that I really like the way you are fast improver, or I really like the way you are a quick action taker, or the way you take up the challenges. Appreciated that you are taking care of the elders. Whatever you feel like, other than physical quality, can we compliment people? That's what is for today, right? And how about learning some pranayam, vastrika, anything? 10 minutes karo, bas hai. ठीक है? Start with that. That's going to be very helpful for one day revision also. जब आप एग्जाम के अगले दिन पढ़ोगे ना, तभी भी 10-15 मिनट भस्त्रिका, प्राणायाम, भ्रमरी प्राणायाम, or 10 minutes of meditation will definitely open all your creative portals, and जो याद करोगे ना, जल्दी से याद हो जाएगा. All right, over to the last part of the salary, and today we are going to do quality good problems from past exam. Take a pause and listen to me carefully. Two combinations. What comes in question number 1 for CA exam or CMA inter exam is 14 marks question, business head, other source, deductions. ये combination और आज का class salary, house property, or salary, other source, deductions. So when they ask you salary, definitely they will ask you perquisites and allowances. Have you watched yesterday's video? Did you like one concept, one perquisite? RFA पढ़ा, उसका problem. वो लोन का पढ़ा, उसका प्रॉब्लम. डेप्रिसिएशन पढ़ा फॉर द असेट व्हिच इज ट्रांसफर्ड बाय एम्प्लॉयर टू एम्प्लॉय, उसका प्रॉब्लम. ठीक है? So like this we have worked out lot of problems yesterday. Still, if you have doubt anywhere, ask me. Yes, very good morning. Thank you so much for being committed to attend live, and thanks to all of you who have subscribed in the app and taken the Sarathi costing course. Okay, sure, your 999 course will be worth it. You can start watching the lectures, regular lectures, and the revision lectures are also uploaded as Sarathi costing batch. Material will take at least 3 days for the dispatch and delivery wherever your address is. Okay, chalo. Salary now. Let us quickly start with everything revision. आज हम वापस से पूरा स्टार्टिंग से एक बार रिवाइज करेंगे. ठीक है ना? Lot of notes also we have written. Yeah, chalo. All the perquisites we have done yesterday, but it will take just 2 minutes. We will revise everything. Can we discuss all the salary limit now? Gratuity. whenever you get retirement benefits during the time of employment, dear students, they are fully taxable. ये भी एग्जाम में आता है. अब और एक बात, okay? Deductions from salary, standard deduction you have to give, dear students, even if they say or not 50,000. Entertainment allowance deduction is given only for government employees. 5,000, 1/5 of salary or entertainment allowance. For this, salary definition is only basic. Okay. PT profession tax. Everyone has to pay. The employer, the employee, all. So whatever PT employee is paying is deductible. And if it is payable by employer for employee, अब आपको सैलरी की जगह आपका पीटी दे रहे, तो प्रोफेशन टैक्स पेड बाय एम्प्लॉयर टू एम्प्लॉई is added in the salary and then deducted. Is this logic clear to all of you? Now coming to gratuity. For government employees, fully exempt. For others, actual amount of the gratuity received and 20 lakhs is government limit. Now, is your company covered under Gratuity Act? Then 15/26 into last month's salary for completed years. How many years you have worked? Half months, that is 15/26. Half month salary you take. Okay. When we talk about number of years work, fraction above 6 months should be taken as next year. 10 years and 7 months to 11 years. Not covered by payment of Gratuity Act. Then actual amount of the gratuity received 20 lakhs. Half month's average salary you have to take. Here you have to ignore the fraction. And here you have to take 15/26 of last month's salary. Here you have to take half into last 10 months average salary, or वो 10 months average salary में भी last month छोड़ देना. So if you retire in February, average of 10 months salary January से पहले के 10 months. ठीक है? Right. Here salary's definition is salary and all DA. Here salary is basic, DA in terms of employment and commission. Okay? Right. So this is all what we have covered yesterday. ठीक है? चलो साथ में करते हैं अब. Pension. Uncommuted monthly pension is taxable for all. Commuted pension is exempt for government employees. For non-government employees, if they are receiving gratuity, 1/3 is exempt. Gratuity not received, half is exempt. But 1/3 of 100% of commuted pension, half of 100% of the commuted pension. ठीक है? Total. जैसे आपने 70% एनकैश किया है, तो 100% कितना है? वो 100% का 1/3 exempt है commuted if you receive gratuity. If you don't receive gratuity, then half. Done? Leave salary. Government limit is 3 lakh. Leave encash 10 months salary. And now the first one, leave कितना जमा है? So leave availed as per 30 days or 25 days. अगर कंपनी 25 days per year leave देती है तो 25 days लो. 60 days दे रही है तो 30 days. Leave allowed is 30 days for every completed year. Ignore fraction. Less leave availed. आपने actual में कितना छुट्टी ले लिया है? That's the balance of leave. ठीक है? Least is exempt. So what's government limit for leave salary, dear students? कितना है बेटा? 3 lakh. इसका मैंने लास्ट में एक टेबल दिया है. I'll see if I can send you that table as booster notes. Sure. Is the revision helpful? Can you comment below? Retrenchment compensation. When the employee we are removing, जाओ आप, तो 5 lakh government limit है. 15/30 into average of last 3 months into completed years or fraction. Whichever is lower is exempt. Or VRS के लिए, VRS means employee is supposed to retire at 60 but he himself is going at 40. ठीक है कि नहीं, अभी मुझे नहीं काम करना है, 2-3 साल पहले ही रिटायर हो जा रहे, तब फिर हम क्या करेंगे? Last salary drawn into 3 into completed years and last salary drawn into remaining months. Completed years, remaining months, 5 lakh or actual income. Here everywhere basic plus DA in terms of retirement and commission. That's what VRS is. This is a superb combined problem we have done. PF में, RPF में you can contribute up to 12% of basic DA commission. If your employer is contributing 15%, 3% will be taxable. Interest is exempt up to 9.5%. Remaining is taxable. Okay. Unrecognized provident fund, whatever you put exempt, interest exempt. But on maturity, employer's contribution and interest thereof is taxable. Where, dear students? As profit in lieu of salary. समझ में आ रहा है? एम्प्लॉयर जो एम्प्लॉय को अनरिकॉग्नाइज्ड प्रोविडेंट फंड दे रहा है और उस पे इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है, दिस इज टैक्सेबल एंड एज you know, it is taxable as profit in lieu of salary. Employee's own contribution, employee was also putting 1 lakh rupees to your PF, वो तो exempt होगा. On maturity what you get is taxable. Okay. Interest under income from other sources. Take a pause and tell me, it's like challenging to take this flawless way all the revision. Is this helpful to all of you? RPF, pension scheme, superannuation मिला के contribution made to the account of SSC by employer should not exceed 7,50,000. If it exceeds, the excess is going to be taxable. एक एक कॉन्सेप्ट के लिए मैंने आपको प्रॉब्लम करवाई हूँ, ठीक है? Some allowances are fully taxable, some are exempt. House rent allowance. Rent paid minus 10% of salary. Metros 50% of salary, other cities 40% or actual HRA received. Least is exempt. Definition of salary is basic, DA, commission as a percentage for HRA. And children education allowance is exempt, 100 per month per child, maximum 2 children. Hostel expenditure 300 per month per child, maximum 2 children. Transport allowance is exempt. Earlier सबके लिए ट्रांसपोर्ट अलाउंस एग्जेम्प्ट था अगर कोई पुराने स्कैनर से कर रहे हैं. नाउ ट्रांसपोर्ट अलाउंस इज एग्जेम्प्ट 3,200 पर मंथ फॉर ओनली हैंडिकैप्ड पर्सन. ठीक है, राइट. अब ये अलाउंसेस के लिए भी मैंने आपको ये प्रॉब्लम कराया था. Perquisites, there are few perquisites fully exempt. I've already highlighted and told you, like education up to 1,000 per month per child, no upper limit. But if the cost of education is 1,800 paid by employer, you can say up to 1,000 it's exempt, है ना? पूरा taxable हो जाएगा. Can employer pay group insurance, health insurance, personal accident policy? Yes, but life insurance क्या हो जाएगा? Taxable होगा. ठीक है? Leave travel assistant anywhere in India, self, spouse, children, yeah, dependent parents, brothers and sisters, twice in a block of 4 years. Okay. First single child and then twins, तो तीनों का exempt होगा. First ही twins and then the third child, तो first two का ही exempt होगा. Medical facility, I have made you write yesterday. I don't know, some of the students are literally saying कि ma'am बहुत ज्यादा डिटेल में पढ़ा रहे सैलरी पर, ये वेटेज भी उतना है. 50 मार्क्स में 10 से 12 मार्क्स का वेटेज है सैलरी और बिजनेस हेड का. सो whatever medical facility as a perquisite you are getting in hospital maintained by employer or government hospital, exempt. Specified diseases, exempt. Group insurance, exempt. For treatment abroad with travel and stay with one attendant, allowed as per RBI rules. ठीक है? इसमें मैंने कल एक आपको डिस्कस नहीं किया, but whatever employer is reimbursing to employee against the COVID related expense is exempt, but it should not exceed more than expense. I have given one example. Employer paid 3 lakhs for the COVID related expense to the employee, he is reimbursed, and employee जो है ना उसने 2,50,000 का ही expense incur किया है and he is having proof for all that. 50,000 will be taxable as perquisite. Okay, right. rent free accommodation, 15% of salary. But what is the definition of salary for RFA? कल हमने बहुत अच्छे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किए थे. Is my speed fine for revision? What's definition of salary for RFA? मैम सबसे बड़ा वाला definition. What is सबसे बड़ा वाला? Basic, DA, bonus, commission, any commission, per month भी, percentage भी, fees, and taxable allowance. That's why please be alert, dear students, about the pitfall. Now, what do you mean by pitfall, ma'am? Even if RFA is given first in exam, take it after all the taxable allowances. Like children education allowance receive this much, 100 into 2 into 12 exempt, taxable outer column. Because that taxable part you will have to consider in the retirement benefits. ठीक है, चलो. अच्छा, what is to be not included in definition of salary for RFA? एक तो DA if it is not considered for retirement benefit, PF. Just now I told you above 12% contribution in RPF will be taxable, but वो सब लेना नहीं है, okay? Or perquisites. No perquisites you will take in the definition of salary for RFA. I'm again repeating, if DA is 1,000 per month, whole 1,000 is taxable. But how much, if they say 60% is considered for retirement, for definition of salary, how much you will take? 600. Okay? Right. That's why I'm making one videos for repetition. कोई भी रील आपको कंफ्यूज करने के लिए नहीं बनाई है बेटा. कुछ चीजें ऐसी है जो बार बार रिपीट होनी चाहिए. Like tax is calculated on income, surcharge is calculated on tax, and cess is calculated on tax plus surcharge, है ना? तो ये चीज बार बार रिपीट होती है. Okay, if employer has given 1 lakh loan to employee, either free or at 5%. What is the SBI rate on first day? 8%. Are you giving 3% benefit to employee? Yes, it will be taxable. And if the loan amount is just 20,000, fully exempt. Any asset used by employee, employer has given 10% per annum. Student क्या करते हैं? सिर्फ 40,000 का वीडियो कैमरा दिया, यूज करना है, 40,000 into 10%. No, beta. 40,000 into 10%, and employer gave you on 1st June. So you have to take it only for 10 months. But if the asset is transferred by employer to employee, I told you कल एक बुलेट गाड़ी 1 लाख रुपए में हमने लिए थे, 2 साल कंपनी ने यूज किए, 20,000. कंपनी को पड़ रही है 80,000. कंपनी ने बोला आज से 10,000 में ये आपकी बुलेट लेके जाओ. So are we giving 70,000 benefit? Yes. You know, solving the example gives lot of clarity, and my booster notes are full of examples. Actual cost minus 10% less the amount. So when you have transferred the asset to the employee, 10% of actual cost for completed years, you have to take for wear and tear. For motor car, 20% depreciation WDV. For computer, 50% WDV. For other assets, 10% SLM. Nice, clear to all of you? चलो, ESOP आता ही है. आज फिर मैं प्रॉब्लम में ही प्रैक्टिस कराऊंगी. एग्जाम में बहुत आता है ESOP. ये 1,000 वाला क्लियर है. गिफ्ट भी above 5,000 पूरा टैक्सेबल है. Now there are some provisions which says are applicable to specified employees, but uski definition ye ki if you are a director of a company, you are a specified employee. If you are holding more than 20% share, you are a specified employee. If you are drawing 50,000 above salary, तो एक वॉचमैन की सैलरी भी 50,000 तो होगी साल की, महीने की 5,000, 12 5 60. So all the employees are specified employees. Tax paid by employer to employee is exempt. ये देखो, इसको मैं यहाँ डायग्राम के फॉर्म में एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ. आपको होना तो नोटबुक में लिख लो. Just 2 minutes wait, dear students. Read it please on your own. I missed my water bottle outside. I'll just get it. 2 minutes. Thank you so much for waiting. Chalo. In the regular class, I make students write and I go around the class, so I also get break. But ये class में बहुत बोलना पड़ता है, तो बहुत पानी पी लेना. You also take care of your health. बीमार पड़ने का time नहीं है. Not even 1 month is left for exam. चलो. Now see, employer is giving some perquisite to employee. Employee के हाथ में taxable है? Yes. अब ये perquisite पे tax भी employer दे रहा. Employer is saying, I am giving you 50,000 perquisite and on that 5,000 tax will come, that also I will pay. खुद का income tax तो allowed नहीं है. Are you all with me? Employer's own income tax is not allowed, and it is paying the income tax for employee. Yeah. I always get compliment for the way I explain with examples. Students just, it gets clicked in their mind and they perform super well in exam. If that's working for you, please comment below. So that others are also motivated to watch this video. मेरा example clear है? Employer employee को perquisite दे रहा है. हाँ मैम, employee के लिए taxable है. Employer employee के perquisite पे tax also employer is paying. Is it taxable in the hands of the employee? Answer is yes. But now here what happens? This income tax which employer has paid for employee is disallowed in the hands of the employer only. Under business head, employer is saying, I gave 50,000 perquisite to my employee with salary. Allow it as my expense. Chalo kar diya. For employer expense, for employee income. Kya? Perquisite. Now, on perquisite, employer is saying, I have paid 5,000 income tax. No, income tax is disallowed in the hands of the employer only. Employer is only paying tax on that. So will that again be taxable in the hands of employee? No, that's why. Employer may at his option pay income tax on whole or part of the perquisite provided. Such payment of tax is not taxable as perquisite in the hands of employee. Whatever income tax employer has paid for employee is disallowed in the hands of employer only. Employer is only paying tax on that. So in the hands of employee, it is exempt. Payment of income tax in such cases not allowed as expenditure in the hands of employer. Employer के हाथ में ही disallowed है 40A में. तो employee के हाथ में वापस तो tax नहीं लगेगा. Clear है? Right. Yesterday we have worked out very nice problem, this Lakshmis and all. Yeah. Chalo. Next concept I want to teach now. That is for motor car. Okay. You remember employer can give to employee laptop and computer for use and it is exempt. Any other asset given by employer to employee for use on original cost 10% per annum depreciation borne by the employee. ठीक है? चलो अब मोटर कार की बात करते हैं. 3 parts you have to study. कार किसकी है? एम्प्लॉयर की. एक्सपेंसेस कौन बेयर कर रहा है? कार का एम्प्लॉयर. एक्सपेंसेस इज लाइक पेट्रोल, रिपेयर्स, इंश्योरेंस. हाँ, इफ यू वांट यू कैन राइट हियर. पेट्रोल, repairs, insurance, वो सब. Wholly official use, and car is used for official, so it's not a perquisite. Wholly personal. Then whatever expenses are incurred by employer, कार किसकी है? Employer. और depreciation या उसका wear and tear, या अगर rent पे लिया है तो higher charges, less amount charged from the employer. I mean say कार एम्प्लॉयर की है तो उसका डेप्रिसिएशन, एक्सपेंस एम्प्लॉयर का है, एंड इट इज होली यूज्ड फॉर द पर्सनल पर्पस ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स सन ट्रैवलिंग टू स्कूल एंड ऑल. देन विल इट बी टैक्सेबल? यस. What will be taxable? Whatever employer is incurring, less amount charged for employee. I can say employee, I'll not give you our company's car fully free to use, 500 you have to pay. So whatever is taken from employee, that can be deducted, right? Partly personal use and partly office. यही एग्जाम में आता है ये वाला. Okay. Now, if the engine capacity of the car is up to 1.6 liters, 1800 per month is taken as perquisite, dear students. I'll repeat 2-3 times. I'll apply and solve a problem, but ये exam में आता है. आप सोच सकते हैं कि I didn't start with salary chapter. I started house property, then business head, then capital gain, then other source, and reverse I came because by the time I came salary शुरू हुआ 15 classes हो गए. You got used to my way of teaching. एंड मैम सैलरी टफ है इसीलिए लास्ट ईयर. नहीं बेटा, थोड़े फिगर्स हैं जो आपको लर्न करने हैं. ग्रेचुटी का गवर्नमेंट लिमिट 20 लाख, लीव सैलरी का 3 लाख, पेंशन में कोई गवर्नमेंट लिमिट ही नहीं है. ऐसे ना बार बार रिपीटेशन करना. सो पार्टली एम्प्लॉयर की कार है, एम्प्लॉयर ही एक्सपेंस कर रहा है, पार्टली ऑफिस पार्टली घर. हाउ मच इज टैक्सेबल? 1800 per month. And above 1.6 liter, 2400 per month. If chauffeur is also provided, then 900 per month for the driver. Followed all of you or not? Now, कार किसकी है? एम्प्लॉयर की. एक्सपेंस कौन बेयर कर रहा है? एम्प्लॉय. कार एम्प्लॉयर की है, एक्सपेंस एम्प्लॉय. And fully official, तो all this is, I hope, clear. It's not a perquisite only. But fully personal. Car to expense to employee is only bearing. Only car is employer. So wear and tear you will take. Okay? Now, partly official and partly personal. Whose car it is, dear students? There's a very nice concept of grading problem. I'll take another 10 minutes के बाद. थोड़ा सा पेशेंस रखो. एक दो चीज मैंने मिस भी कर दी और उसकी जगह 10-15 मिनट जोक भी मार दिया. आपको मजा भी आएगा और पता भी नहीं चलेगा. लेकिन आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू स्लीप बिकॉज आई एम हेल्पिंग यू प्रिपेयर टू गेट योर रिजल्ट्स. एंड दिस इज नॉट कपिल शर्मा शो. सो इफ समवन इज फीलिंग आई एम टीचिंग टू सीरियसली, अभी थोड़ा ये लर्न करना पड़ेगा बेटा आपको और हो जाएगा. बहुत इजी है. कार किसकी है? एम्प्लॉयर की. Expenses, who is bearing? Employee. Then up to 1.6 liters, 600 per month. Above 1.6, 900. Okay? 1800 and 2400, 600 and 900. और ड्राइवर के लिए 900 per month. ठीक है? Right. चलो. कार किसकी है? Employee. Expense कौन पे कर रहा है? Employer. Okay? And it is used partly. So actual amount of expenditure incurred by employer. Perquisite क्या होगा? कार तो employee की है, but employer is doing full expense, repairs, insurance, petrol, और थोड़ा तो घर के लिए भी यूज हो रहा है ना. तो actual amount of expenditure incurred by employer as reduced by this. अब इसके पीछे पूरा साइंस है, but I think let's not go into this science. This is the only table, dear students. Otherwise, always I say, concept के साथ पढ़ो, लेकिन this time it is like that. Can't help it. चलो फिर से एक बार. कार एम्प्लॉयर की, एक्सपेंस एम्प्लॉयर का, partly here and there 1800 per month and 2400 per month for 1.6 and above and 900 for the driver. कार एम्प्लॉयर की, एक्सपेंस एम्प्लॉय के, तो फिर 600 and 900 instead of 1800 and 400. रिवर्स. कार एम्प्लॉय की कार, एम्प्लॉयर का एक्सपेंस. Then actual amount of expenditure incurred by employer is perquisite, less reduced by this. So this is the three-way answer. I can apply this and solve this problem. Only that car part I am doing. Rest all this problem is very easy. Motor car running and maintenance charges fully paid by employer. Motor car is owned also by employer. कार किसकी है? Employer की. Expenses कौन bear कर रहा है बेटा? Employer. Please check this example and note it down in your notebook. I am doing it here so that I can बार बार refer above. कार किसकी है? Employer. एक्सपेंस कौन पे कर रहा है? एम्प्लॉयर. तो फिर क्या होगा ये? Which category it will come? First. And above 1.6 liters है कार की कैपेसिटी. ठीक है? So then it is coming to 2,400 into 12. That will be taxable. Are you all with me? Motor car is used for both official and personal. यही वाला column. और कैपेसिटी ये है 2,400 के ऊपर. 2,400 into 12. 28,800. Nice and clear to all of you. Yeah, I want you to write. Answer, yes. Car owned by employer. Expenses by employer. Expense, ma'am, 60,000 incur के इसका क्या करना है? कुछ नहीं करना है. What will be taxable? 2,400 into 12. Why? Because engine capacity is above 1.6. Had it been less than 1.6, 1,800. Or driver दिया तो 2,400 plus 900 per month for the driver. Chalo. Next. Yeah, got to know. So many teachers are also following the lectures. Some of my students only teaching now in BCom colleges and they're guiding these lectures are helpful. Absolutely okay, no problem. Take all the notes properly and you can definitely use it for your teaching. See, this is all knowledge even I have taken from my teachers or developed over the period with students. जितने बैचेस होते जाते हैं स्टूडेंट डाउट पूछते जाते हैं ओके एट दिस पॉइंट यू नीड एक्सप्लेनेशन ओ दिस पॉइंट ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स आर स्टक अप लाइक दैट. चलो ऑप्शन टू ये वाला करेंगे. ऑप्शन 3 वाला यहाँ कार अगर एम्प्लॉयर की है एक्सपेंसेस एम्प्लॉय कर रहा है. एक्सपेंस जो है ना एम्प्लॉय कर रहा है तब फिर कितना टैक्सेबल होगा? 900 into 12. 900 into 12. Taxable. Are you getting? Third one. Car employee की है. I'm doing this as third one. Car employee की है और expense employer कर रहा है. So now how much expense employer has incurred? 60,000. And it is car employee की expense employer कर रहा है और दोनों जगह के लिए यूज हो रहा है. तो 60,000 minus 28,800. You want me to write this nicely notebook, all the 3 bits? तो भी हम लिखेंगे, बिल्कुल लिखेंगे. 31,200. समझ में आया आप सबको? Yeah, definitely. I'm just moving towards 1 or 2 concepts and then total salaries problem from the past exam. बस एक ही कॉन्सेप्ट बाकी है मोटर कार के बाद, वो ग्रेडिंग सिस्टम. वो भी आ चुका है एग्जाम में और वो भी एमसीक्यू में. या लेट मी मेक यू राइट दिस इन नोटबुक. इसको अच्छे से लिखते हैं. चलो कलम ने कहा क्या किए थे? आरएफए के प्रॉब्लम लास्ट में सॉल्व किए थे. Thank you. You're following all the problems so good, and please make sure you write as a teacher when I'm writing. हाँ चलो साथ में करते हैं बेटा. New day, new color, but some dark colors so that you all can see the screen properly. Motor, car, perquisite. Any one will come in exam beta, पर तीनों option लिखो. Option 1. Car owned by whom? Employer. Expense also by employer. Then less than 1.6 liters है तो 1,800 per month. More than 1.6 liters है तो 2,400 into 12. कितना आ रहा है? ये हो जाएगा आपका टैक्सेबल परक्विजिट. Taxable perquisite. All the three options, when you write simultaneously, you will never be confused. Huh? 28,800. Chalo, second option. Car employer. Expenses employee. अब expense to employee कर रहा है तो 1.6 liters है. I'm just doing partly used by both. Heading लिख दो. मैं पूरा टेबल नहीं लिखा रही हूँ. Partly used by both. एग्जाम में यही पार्ट आता है. कार किसकी है? एम्प्लॉयर की. एक्सपेंस कौन बेयर कर रहा है? एम्प्लॉय. तो लेस देन 1.6 लीटर्स है तो 600 पर मंथ. अब यहाँ पे इस प्रॉब्लम में ग्रेटर देन 1.6 लीटर्स है तो कितना है? 900 पर मंथ into 12, 10,800 taxable perquisite. Are you all with me? Third option. कार किसकी है? एम्प्लॉई की. उल्टा. एक्सपेंसेस कौन बेयर कर रहा है? एम्प्लॉयर. आई एम राइटिंग हियर कंपनी ताकि अगर आपको कंफ्यूज हो तो कंपनी. यहाँ पे दोनों कंपनी. कार एम्प्लॉय की है, एक्सपेंसेस एम्प्लॉयर कर रहा है तो पार्टली इधर पार्टली उधर आएगा. राइट. What is the total expenses incurred given in the problem? 60,000 less 28,800. 1.6 लीटर से ऊपर है उतना छोड़ दो. Balance will be taxable perquisite. So these are three options. I am saying it as a teacher. I did it 3 times तब जाके मुझे याद हुआ. तो आपको लर्न तो करना होगा. मैं एक परक्विजिट छोड़ देता हूँ. क्यों छोड़ना है बेटा? मैं आपको पूरा वैसे डिटेल और वैसे कॉम्पैक्ट ही पढ़ा रही हूँ. आफ्टर दिस यू जस्ट ट्राई टोटल इनकम प्रॉब्लम्स. इफ नहीं कर पाओगे तो फिर छोड़ सकते हो. यस. It's very easy beta to go on teaching all the provisions. Marathon देखते जाओ देखते जाओ देखते जाओ. पर अगर वैसे करके ही स्टूडेंट्स को अच्छे मार्क्स आ रहे हैं तो आपके लिए एग्जाम्पल सॉल्व कर रहे हैं. करो फिर से एक बार. मोटर कार एम्प्लॉयर की, एक्सपेंस भी एम्प्लॉयर का. सो 1,800 और 2,400. मोटर कार एम्प्लॉई की. ओके. और एक्सपेंस अगर एम्प्लॉयर कर रहे हैं तो माइनस करना है फर्स्ट वाला. मोटर कार एम्प्लॉयर की, कंपनी की. एम्प्लॉय सिर्फ एक्सपेंस कर रहा है. एम्प्लॉयर कर रहा है एक्सपेंस तो यू हैव टू टेक माइनस. एम्प्लॉय कर रहा है तो टेक डायरेक्ट. 600, 900, 1,800, 2,000 प्लस 900 पर मंथ फॉर ड्राइवर. अगर ड्राइवर कहीं भी प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं तो 900 पर मंथ. लास्ट पार्ट नाउ आई एम गोइंग इज grading system. Now what is this grading system? Okay, listen all of you. ये grading system क्या है? Sometimes this is very common, dear students. We see it newspaper and all that employees are joining with the pay scale 20,000 dash 1,000 dash 30,000. That means you join with 20,000. Every year your basic salary will increase by 1,000 till 30,000. So what's basic salary? वही बहुत important है calculate करना. फिर से एक बार. इसके लिए ना हम टेक्स्ट बुक का एग्जाम्पल ही ले लेंगे. ग्रेडिंग सिस्टम. ये देखो. I've given one example also. See. Employee joined organization in January 21. विथ अ ग्रेडिंग सिस्टम बोलते हैं इसको. 50,000 डैश 500 डैश 50,000 55,000 means you join with 50,000. Every year your salary will increase by 500. Okay, right. So January 21 to December 21, what will be salary? 50,000. समझ में आ रहा है? January. Your taxable salary will be from April to March. But आप join तो January से हुए, तो increase कब होगा? January. तो January 21 to December 21 it is 50,000. January 22 to December 22 50,500. देख लो, January से 22 से आपकी सैलरी 500 रुपए से बढ़ गई. So now here April to December 9 months it is 50,500 into 9. Now January 23 it will be 51,000 into 3. Are you all with me? 51,000 into 3. Only this can be asked in MCQ. और अगर बेसिक सैलरी तो ऐसे आपकी सैलरी डिसाइड होगी. मैम थोड़ा थोड़ा ही समझ में आया, एक प्रॉब्लम कराती हूँ, भी क्लियर हो जाएगा. दिस इज अ पास्ट एग्जाम प्रॉब्लम ओनली. या Mr. X is regular employee of Rama and Co. Gurgaon. He was appointed in January 22 in the pay scale of 20,000, 1,000, 30,000. Means what, dear students? January 22 to December 22. What's your salary? 20,000. और फिर 1st January 2023 से आपकी सैलरी कितनी हो जाएगी बेटा? 21,000. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? हाँ, January 22 से December 22 20,000. January 23 से 1,000 इंक्रीज हो जाएगी आपकी सैलरी. अब इसको कैसे करेंगे देखो. What will be? I am solving this problem here only. ये देखो, आपका सैलरी है January 22 से 20,000, but we want to calculate for financial year 20 to 23. So April to December 2022. Can I take 20,000 into 9? 1,80,000. Are you all with me? 1,80,000. फिर January 23 से चेंज हो जाएगी, 1,000 ऐड हो जाएगा. 21,000 into 3, 63,000. कितना आ रहा है? Is it clear or not? Please put me a message. Even if you are watching recording, put me a message. मैम ग्रेडिंग सिस्टम पहले कभी नहीं पढ़े हम सैलरी में, बट अब क्लियर है और अब हम एमसीक्यू कर पाएंगे. 2,43,000 is your basic salary. ये रहा 2,43,000. Once again I am repeating. आराम से करो. January 22 to December 22 when you join 20,000 per month into 9. फिर January 23 से चेंज हो गया मार्च तक 21,000. So 2,43,000. DA is 1 month. DA and bonus equivalent to 1 month pay based on salary in March. So DA is 10%. 10% DA is paid. 24,300 DA. ठीक है? And bonus 1 month salary in March. मार्च में सैलरी कितनी थी? 21,000. DA अलग है, बोनस अलग है. DA is 10% of the basic. ले लो. और बोनस जो है वो 1 month सैलरी है मार्च का 21,000. He contributed 15% of basic and DA towards RPF. लेकिन अलाउड कितना था? Only 12%. तो रिमेनिंग टैक्सेबल होगा 2,43,000 प्लस 24,300 बेसिक और DA का 3%. 8,019 RPF टैक्सेबल हो जाएगा 3%. तो आपने 15% दिया, अलाउड है 3%. He is provided with RFA for which company is paying rent 10,000. RFA बाद में लेंगे हम. Facility of laptop exempt. Company reimburse medical bills for brother 25,000 who is dependent. Pura taxable. Because medical bills either reimbursed in the hospital maintained by employer or in government hospital are only exempt. तो ये तो ब्रदर के लिए कहीं भी प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में है तो टैक्सेबल है. मंथली सैलरी ऑफ 1,000 फॉर द हाउस कीप, मतलब 12,000. 1,000 इंटू आपके घर में स्टाफ प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं कंपनी, गार्डन स्वीपर, वॉचमैन, केयरटेकर, हेल्पर, कुक, जो भी है टैक्सेबल. गिफ्ट वाउचर ऑफ 10,000 ऑन ओकेजन ऑफ मैरिज, full 10,000 taxable. Don't say ma'am up to 5,000 gift are exempt. Conveyance allowance 1,000 per month. Okay, conveyance allowance is given 1,000 per month. It is given towards actual reimbursement. Okay, if you are spending the money for official purpose for reimbursement, then it is exempt. He is provided personal accident policy, health policy, exempt. He is getting telephone bills reimbursed. घर के telephone bill exempt है. I told you in taxable perquisite क्या, I'm solving full problem of 8 marks. Written भी करेंगे पर ये वाला तो oral करना है. Company pays medical insurance premium for the family. बिल्कुल taxable है. Why? Company is paying medical insurance family. Generally, health insurance is exempt, but for self and here it is for the family. Still, it will be exempt. Health insurance, personal accident, all are exempt. ठीक है? अब बचा RFA. RFA में कुछ भी नहीं आएगा, बेसिक और DA पे ही लेंगे. RFA. What is basic and DA मिला के? 2,43,000. 24,300 DA. Shall we take bonus? Yes. I am taking definition of salary for RFA. Basic लेंगे, DA लेंगे, bonus लेंगे, RPF लेंगे क्या? नहीं. और ये सब क्या है? Perquisite, तो नहीं लेंगे. ये लो. 2,43,000 plus 24,300 plus 21,000. 288,300. 288,300. इसका 15%. इसका 15%. He is provided with free RFA for which company is paying the rent 10,000 per month. So rent is 1,20,000 yearly, or this, whichever is lower. फिर से एक बार, what will be the definition of salary? 2,43,000 we will take. 24,300 DA we will take. Bonus we will take. RPF we will not take. 25,000 रुपए क्या था? हाँ, ये तो परक्विजिट है. टैक्सेबल है पर नहीं लेंगे, ये भी परक्विजिट है. ये गिफ्ट वाउचर भी परक्विजिट है, और ये तो सब एग्जेम्प्ट है. So 2 lakh. One second, dear students. Generally, we do it flawlessly. Today, some confusion is there. Orally कर रहे हैं हम शायद, इसलिए better है next problem पूरे लिख के करें. ये तो correct है, basic salary. Then DA we have taken correctly. Bonus we will take. Perquisites we will not take. So 2,88,300 ka 15%. This will be your RF. 43 to 45. This is an old practice manual question from the past exam, but very nice. Check and tell me all clear or not. I think not a good idea to do it orally. ठीक है, ये प्रॉब्लम में मेन आपको ये ग्रेडिंग पढ़ाना था, वो समझ में आया. And this example is also clear, right? So let us do more total income problems in the notebook. ठीक है, relief हम बाद में पढ़ेंगे, पहले I am now taking the combined problems. I have already given you the sheet and that combined problems are there. ये हमने अभी किया 62 वाला, और ये मोटर कार के लिए हमने आपको करा दिया. लक्ष्मी वाला प्रॉब्लम कल लिख के सॉल्व किया था. रिलीफ ऑफ कोर्स आई एम टेकिंग नेक्स्ट डियर स्टूडेंट. सैलरी चैप्टर खत्म हो गया. या 1 second dear students, live chat is on only. I'm skipping 64 question because it's like इसमें बहुत सारे deductions हैं जो हमने अभी तक पढ़े नहीं है. तो I am noting it down. 64 question we will do it when we do computation of total income after learning deductions in the next week. Okay, right. 65th question is like super. 65 और 66 भी नंबरिंग नहीं दिया कि क्या है. One second, dear students. 64 I am leaving because it's having all ATC. 65 और भी थे ना. 66 चलो. 65, 66 are past exam questions we are solving now. Are you ready to go with me? This sheet which I am using right now, which is having all the question bank, 66 questions until now, and today evening message me if you don't get by 6:30. I'll be sending you for next 2 topics we are taking, clubbing and set off. Acha, take a pause and listen to me, dear students. Today is Thursday. We are completing salary and one small topic. वो मैं देखूंगी अभी. Advanced tax लेंगे या agricultural income, कोई एक करा देंगे आपको. और कल हम कर रहे हैं clubbing. Friday, Saturday we are doing set off and carry forward of losses. Okay. Sunday, very important is I'm going to solve MTP 1 paper in class, in writing, and along with revision of the concepts and emphasizing on common mistakes which you can avoid. So it's going to be a 2-hour class this Sunday, that is 8th of October, from 11 to 1 live in YouTube. Make sure you spread this knowledge and join this live class. You will gain everything whatever you are looking for sure. ठीक है, चलो शुरू करते हैं. हम आज रिवर्स चलते हैं. 66 करेंगे फिर 65 करेंगे. ठीक है ना? Doesn't make a difference. 66 question is November 22 question. Just solve it with me. CMA students, I am taking care of all your MTPs also. Still, if you have any doubt anywhere, please communicate. And this is for how many marks? 8 marks. मैंने वो भी दिया आपको. Mr. B is a sales manager. He has received basic till December. Thereafter, there's an increase. DA is 40% of basic. Bonus is 1 month basic pay on salary which is drawn from January. तो जो बढ़ा हुआ salary है 87,000 वो लेंगे bonus के लिए. The problem which I did now, but now I'm doing it in writing. He contributed 14% of basic pay and DA towards RPF. But how much you have to contribute? 12%. Traveling allowance of 5,000 per month towards on-duty hours. This will be exempt. Ma'am, you said all the allowances are taxable, but if you have spent this for official purpose, it is exempt. A research and training allowance, 3,000 per month, taxable. Children education allowance, 600 per month per child for 2 sons and 1 daughter. Oh, but exempt is 100 per month for 12 months only for 2 children. Third child का पूरा taxable हो जाएगा. Accommodation owned by PQR Limited was provided in Hyderabad for whole year and furniture was provided from 1st October. So furniture ke use ke liye we all know we have to take 2 lakh into 10% depreciation, but only 6/12. Students click the picture and send me, ma'am 6/12 कैसे आएगा? अभी अक्टूबर per annum है ना depreciation, और RFA तो आपको पूरा स्टार्टिंग से कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा 15% of salary. Reimbursement of medical treatment in private hospital taxable. Medical allowance taxable. Company has paid premium on medical policy purchased on health insurance exempt. देखो 2-3 बिट्स है, आराम से करो. Reimbursement of medical expense in a private hospital taxable. Government hospital maintained by employer exempt. मेडिकल अलाउंस हम आपको फिक्स दे रहे हैं, फिर आप बीमार पड़ो या नहीं पड़ो बिल्कुल क्या हो जाएगा टैक्सेबल. हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस का प्रीमियम अगर कंपनी दे रही है तो exempted. Compute income chargeable to tax assuming that he does not opt for 115 BAC. What will be the income if he opts for 115 BAC? What is 115 BAC, dear students? New tax regime. New tax regime. I hope you all are having printout of the this sheet, and your left hand is there so that you are reading the problem in the way you should read in final exam. I can literally say चलो एक एक bit solve करते हैं तो मेरा time save होता है. What I am doing is I am not directly going and solving it in notebook. I am sparing 10 minutes to analyze and discuss and revise the provisions applicability. I have taught you the provisions in these 4 classes. Now, how to apply it should be clear or not? Huh? So promise please कि मेरी मेहनत को भी आप ऐसे ही waste नहीं जाने दोगे, orally नहीं solve करोगे. This sheet is there with all of you. Right? Okay. चले साथ में? Yeah. Please make sure I'm putting a message once again in between because all of you are there live right now. On this Sunday, 11 o'clock, the regular Sarathi taxation batch is stopped for 1 day and we are doing MTP, mock test 1. Even it is for CA students, लेकिन CMA students भी attend करो. मैं आपको concepts बताऊंगी, presentation करेंगे, सब करेंगे हम. ठीक है? Right. 1 second, dear students. Yeah. Okay. On Sunday. So make sure you keep a printout of MTP1 ready. What were the common pitfalls? कहाँ पे आपको concept सीखना है और कहाँ पे आपको 80% आता है, 20% you are missing out because I've corrected so many papers right now for the MTP. So I really want to share this and I will solve the paper. I'll revise the concept also. ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ बस हम check कर लेंगे. And tomorrow and day after, beautiful small scoring topics, clubbing and set off, start and finish. One day with running flowchart notes. Booster notes, I'll make you write. वो तो लिखना ही है. Set off is like maths rule. ये problem पढ़ा बेटा आप सबने ध्यान से? All clear? Huh? He's a manager. 85,000. Then the pay is increasing. 40% of basic pay. 1 month bonus. 85 लूं या 87 लूं? So they clearly said January. तो increase के साथ लेना है. Traveling allowances because of the official purpose. So rule 2BB. Whatever allowance they give, and if you spare it for official purpose, it is exempt. R&D allowances given, taxable. Children education allowance 600, exempt up to a limit. Accommodation, rent-free accommodation, 15% of salary will calculate always last because you have to take other allowances. अब RFA पहले दिया है और medical allowances given later. But for RFA definition, you have to take basic, DA, commission, bonus, taxable allowance. Nice. Okay. If company is reimbursing your medical expense in private hospital, taxable. Medical allowance, taxable. But if company is paying group insurance, health insurance, it is exempt. And what is 115 BAC, dear students? Yeah? Is the sheet not appearing? Can you put message? I don't know. I am showing the question paper and live chat में notebook पे ही पढ़ा है, कहीं stuck तो नहीं हो गया live chat? 1 minute. कहीं गोलमाल है तो मुझे मैसेज करो. मैंने तो लाइव चैट ऑन रखा है अभी. देखो. Can you all message me? Can you see the question paper what I am sharing? ये क्वेश्चन पेपर जो शेयर किया ये दिख रहा है आप सबको? This is question bank. Today you will get the third part of this. For set off, carry forward and clubbing, I'm doing Friday, Saturday, Sunday MTP. Monday onwards, beautiful deductions of 80C. Done? Right. Chalo. Pay attention to what presentation I want to share with you for problem. This exactly same problem. Let me tell you, there's a Chaturvedi's problem in your study material in deductions that came already in CA exam. This July 23, it came in CMA exam. So I'm very well. Last 5 years, I've been taking offline batches for CMA exam. So I'm taking care of all that. Yes? Right. Chalo. Let us quickly start with in notebook. Huh? This sheet, if printout you are not having, I'm reading now for all of you. Computation of income of Mr. B. Now there are perquisites, there are allowances. So wherever we require, we can go for working notes. Okay? Particulars, amount. Start writing basic. Now, dear students, in exam, if they ask you retirement benefit problem, and if the employee is retiring in December, beta sirf 9 months की salary लो, April to December. Bluntly शुरू मत हो जाओ 12 महीने की salary. So right now he is working for 12 months. So basic salary is 85,000 into 9 till December. Then 87,000, 2,000 increase 3. Quickly. Put the answers in the chat box. Calculate faster than me. 87,000. These are like total income problem. Today is the 5th class. So I think you all should be as confident and flawless. It's a live class. Recording करके फिर अगर हम live upload करें ना तो बहुत space मिलता है pause करके. ये live class है तो जितना confident मैं हूँ उतने भी आप भी होना है क्योंकि आपने भी पूरे concept पढ़े हैं. 85,000 into 9, 87,000 into 3. This is your salary. Clear? Right. Then we will take DA. DA के लिए they said 40% of the basic. So 40% of 10 lakh 26,000 का 40%. 4 lakh 10,400. DA. Then we have bonus. Bonus is 1 month salary from January. So January se to what was your salary, dear students? 87,000. Are you writing with me? Mindset, presentation, speed. Exam में यही अगर same problem भी आ सकता है. November 20 problem is repeated in November 22 in costing. Cost sheet 2 बार as it is. ये सब होते रहता है. चलो. Now RPF. Recognized Provident Fund. Basic DA का 14% you have put. 14% of basic plus DA. How much it is coming? Basic और DA का 14% मतलब 14% of 1436,400. That comes to how much? 201096. Less. How much is exempt? 12% of 1436,400. 1436,400 ka 12%. That is coming to 172,368. Is my speed fine? You all are able to write with me? And if you're not having the sheet, are you listening exactly to what I am writing? 28,728. You know, if you see the suggested answers and all, sometimes they are writing this in back. पढ़ते जाओ, लिखते जाओ, कोई माइनस मार्क्स नहीं है. मैम पूरे अलाउंसेस एक साथ लिखे तो अच्छा दिखता फिर ये. अरे अच्छा बच्चा, just do good presentation. What is best? I'm reading the problem in such a way कि मुझे मुड़ के वापस पढ़ना नहीं है problem. Save the time in reading the problem. Is RPF clear? Recognized provident fund, employer can contribute 12% of basic DA commission. Commission नहीं है, छोड़ दिया. So if he is contributing 14%, 2% becomes taxable. Now, traveling allowance. Traveling allowance. What in bracket you will write? Official purpose. What will you write? Exempt. Official purpose and exempt. R&D. Research and development. 5,000. Sorry, research and development allowance की तरह. अगर कुछ reimburse करते और कंपनी के लिए रहता तो ठीक है, but here it is research and development is 3,000 per month. Okay, so it's going to be taxable fully. 3,000 per month. फिर आप research करो नहीं करो घर में 36,000. Next, after research and development, it's children's education allowance. Watch it full screen so that you can take down. Are you able to follow what I'm giving? 600 per month. Oh sorry, हम ना इसको और inner column में लिखेंगे. देखो मैं कैसे presentation कर रही. 600 per month for 12, 2 son and 1 daughter. So for 3, 600 into 12 into 3, 21,600. Less exempt under section 1014. 100 into 12 into 2. 100 per month into 12 into 2. 2,400 minus 21,600. 19,200. Nice. Chalo, next. So this is all about children's education allowance. Now accommodation is there, but I told you, dear students, accommodation ek hum last mein lenge. Okay. Reimbursement of medical expense. So medical expense in private hospital. See, we have spent 4 days, one concept, one problem, so that when we come to do this, we do it clearly. Reimbursement of medical expense, 15,000. Medical allowance, पूरा taxable होता है. फिर आप बीमार पड़ो या ना पड़ो. 1,500 into 12. 18,000. चले आगे. Company has paid premium on the health insurance. Okay. Right. So reimbursement तो taxable हो जाएगा. Health insurance क्या हो जाएगा आपका? Exempt हो जाएगा. Health insurance premium paid by company exempt. Personal accident exempt. Life insurance taxable. अभी ये मैं आपको लर्न करा रही हूँ. मैम आप 50 बार तो बोल चुके हैं. ठीक है, हो गया, सब आ गया. Last, are we ready to go for RPF, RFA, rent free accommodation, reference working note 1. मैम why working note 1? क्योंकि पहले तो आपको definition of salary लिखना पड़ेगा ना. Gross salary आएगी, less standard deduction up to 50,000. So you will get the taxable salary. ठीक है. Now working note 1. Definition of salary for RFA सबसे बड़ा है. Please wait, today I'll give you one table which will like clear all your definitions. एक साथ मैंने प्रिंट की हूँ, मैं आपको उसका पिक्चर दे दूंगी. स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेना और स्क्रीनशॉट लेके मत रखना, उसको बाद में लिख लेना बेटा क्लास के बाद. Definition of salary, RFA. Shall I take basic? Yes. Basic. 10,26,000. Shall we take DA? 30-40% है देखो ऊपर ये रहा 4,10,400. 4,10,400. Shall we take bonus? Yes. 87,000. इसकी और एक भी ट्रिक है which is इससे भी easier. That also I will say. Shall we take RPF? No. RPF you don't have to take for definition of salary. Shall we take traveling allowance? It's exempt. R&D allowance? Yes, because it's an allowance. So allowance to पूरे ले लेंगे. Shall we take children's education allowance? Yes, but not what you have received. What is exempt? How much is exempt? 19,200. 1 minute. Huh? Sometimes screen scroll करने में trouble होता है. ये रहा 19,800. Medical expense in private hospital, it's a purpose, it will not take. But medical allowance, 18,000 allowance, yeah, बिल्कुल नहीं. हो गया. देखो, what is the definition of salary? एक बार फिर से करो. 10,26,000 plus 410,400 plus 87,000 plus 36,000 plus 19,200 plus 18,000. What is the definition of salary for RFA? 15,96,800. Nice, clear? Chalo. Up. RFA is salary rent-free accommodation. 15,96,600 ka 15%. 239,490. 15,96,600 ka 15%. 239,490. Clear? Rent-free accommodation. Anyone is having any doubt? November 22 exam paper you can write. Actual paper. हाँ. और क्या है इसमें missing? Rent-free accommodation वाला point देखो. Furniture भी provide किए हैं 2 lakhs का. So furniture भी add हो जाएगा. 2 lakhs का 10% depreciation, but October से दिया है तो 6 months. That is 10,000. So taxable RFA. You know, if I take some amount from employee, we will give you company's house to stay. Employee, you'll have to pay 50,000 per year. So then it will become concessional. We will reduce. But ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. In this problem, no amount is taken from employee. 349. Arey, why 3 dear students? 2. Only 10,000. 249,490. Where I'll take RFA, इधर मैंने last में लिखा है 249,490. Now do the total. नहीं दिख रहा है? My window is coming, no? So I'm scrolling down. You can do the total with me. Even if we are taking 15 minutes, it's okay. But I want message from all of you who are attending live. All clear, or you have some doubt, then ask. Or you want me to pause and you want to write all this, तो लिख लो. मेरे साथ एक एक पढ़ के लिखा है नहीं आपने कि ओरली देख रहे बैठ के. I don't know, ऑनलाइन क्लास थोड़ी ज्यादा डांट पड़ती है. दिखते नहीं ना आप लोगों के फेस पे स्क्रीन चलती है, वो मिस कर रही हूँ. या व्हाट इज ग्रॉस सैलरी कमिंग टू 18,89,818 और 50,000 कम कर दो. स्टैंडर्ड डिडक्शन, नो पीटी, नो एंटरटेनमेंट अलाउंस. So 18,39,818 and now 18,39,820. Over and out. रिलीफ पढ़ेंगे ना इसके बाद. थोड़े पहले टोटल इनकम के कंबाइंड प्रॉब्लम्स तो कर लें 8 months. Nice, clear to all of you. Yes. Nice problem, but it's not over. 8 marks. They have asked you that if you go for new regime, what will be the income? Round off करके. New regime में you don't get exemptions for allowances, ये children education का allowance, and you don't get the standard deduction also. बाकी पूरा same रहेगा. But अगर children education allowance exempt नहीं है, तो your RFA will also change, no, dear students? I hope you are getting. Problem is over till here. But in case if they ask you like this, ki calculate in the new regime. Option 2. Taxable salary under section 115 BAC new regime. हाँ, हर 2.5 लाख के लिए टैक्स बढ़ रहा है, याद है ना सबको? बट फिर नो एग्जेम्पशन फॉर चिल्ड्रन एजुकेशन अलाउंस, एक वो नहीं मिलेगा और स्टैंडर्ड डिडक्शन भी नहीं मिलेगा. देख लो ऊपर, चिल्ड्रन एजुकेशन अलाउंस भी नहीं मिलेगा और स्टैंडर्ड डिडक्शन भी नहीं मिलेगा. So will your rent-free accommodation change? Yes, because children education allowance will not be 19,200 now. What will be children education allowance? 2,400 और add हो जाएगा. So now again I am writing definition of salary for RFA. मैं इसको थोड़ा brief way में कर रही हूँ. I hope it is. यहाँ तक clear है? Can you put me a message? हाँ? All clear until now? Now in the new regime, definition of salary for RFA will be 1596,600 plus 2,400. 1596,600 plus 2,400 because new regime में exemptions are not given. So 15,99,000. 15,99,000. और इसका कितना परसेंटेज है? 15%. So new RFA is 239,850 प्लस जो फर्नीचर का 10,000 होगा वो तो होगा 249,850. 239,490 की जगह 239,850 plus 10,000. I hope you are getting. So RFA got changed और education allowance भी change होगा. तो one option is either you write full again, पूरा फिर से लिखो सैलरी और वो करेक्ट वाला RFA लेके, और या फिर उसी में प्लस माइनस करो. What do you think? What will be helpful? I want you all to comment. Both the ways are okay. You'll get marks in exam. What institute is doing? Let me tell you, बेटा. वो लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? अभी जो सैलरी आया ना, उसमें नया RFA ऐड कर दो, पुराना निकाल दो, और एजुकेशन अलाउंस जो एग्जाम था वो ऐड कर दो, तो आंसर आ जाएगा. और यू कैन राइट एवरीथिंग वंस अगेन लाइक अ लिस्ट. योर विश. आई एम फॉलोइंग द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन. मैं फर्स्ट वाला ऑप्शन फॉलो कर रही हूँ. 1 सेकेंड. टैक्सेबल सैलरी. ऊपर कितना था आपका टैक्सेबल सैलरी? 1839,818. ये रहा. Those who have doubt, I'll show you. 1 minute. 1839,818. Okay, new regime. If you are going for new regime, add back standard deduction 50,000. Add back children education allowance exempt. जो आपने exempt लिया था ना 2,400 add back कर दो. Add back rent free accommodation old. Old वाला rent free accommodation आपका था ना ऊपर. 1 second. Rent free accommodation कितना था? 249,490. And deduct RFA new. RFA new. Definition of salary किया, फिर उसका 15 मैंने अभी निकाला था ना, या 2400 एज में कहीं मिस हो क्या क्या 1 मिनट 15 मैंने अभी पूरा तो लिखा था. Naya RF 850. Oh God, when you suddenly the screen is getting closed, no, the last part is not getting saved, dear students. फिर से करना पड़ेगा. 15,99,000 का 15%. 239,850 new RFA, and for furniture 10,000. So 249,850. I'd written, I remember, but then it got deleted. If you have written in your notebook that time, no problem. The screen is giving trouble. That screen is giving trouble. It's not scrolling up and down how I want it to move. 1 second. Chalo. Now, what did I do? Once again, dear students, I took last taxable salary. I added back standard deduction because if you go new regime, no standard deduction. I added back education allowance exempt. I added back old RFA and I will deduct new RFA. What is new RFA? 249,850. So what is the taxable salary? 1839,818 plus 50,000 plus 2,400 plus 249,490 minus 249,850. 1891 old वाला मैंने ऐड कर दिया. अरे in the screen disturbance I missed out. In this included is the old RFA which you should minus, and new rent-free accommodation will be taxable. Now you are getting the correct answer. I know little bigger problem only I have taken. I hope it's clear. 1839,818 was taxable salary. Add back 50,000. Add back 2,400 minus wrong RFA. Add back correct RFA. 18,92,578 rounded off to 18,92,580. Done. All clear. ठीक है, क्लियर है. Got the same answer? Thank you that it's all clear. It's like a challenge to teach these kind of the problems. But then 4 classes we have done, dear students. 1 RFA concept, 1 problem, ये problem. और ये live class है. अगर इस level के problem हम कर पाएं तो exemption आना ही है. और GST तो इससे भी easy है. Right? चलो, let us do one more question from the past exam. This is May 23 RTP's question. Just read it with me so that we do all the analysis and then quickly we will solve it. May 23 RTP question. Okay, right. Mr. Kamal is a resident individual, aged 48 years, and he's working in private bank. During the year, he is receiving basic salary 3,500, 3,50,000 per month. Client entertainment reimbursement of 20,000 per month, out of which he submitted bills of 2 lakh for the relevant year. So for client, he's spending 25,000 per month. That is 2,40,000. but he is having bills of 2 lakh. So 2 lakh to he is spent for official purpose. Remaining 40,000 will become taxable. I hope I am reading the problem and giving you the correct analysis. That should go in your mind in the final exam. If ma'am MTP, sorry RTP और ये actual आपने जो कराया वैसा ही question exam में आया तो. Leave travel allowance 4 lakh. He took a trip to Goa with spouse and 2 children, for which plane car ticket is 1 lakh and hotel is 3 lakh. Now leave travel assistant anywhere in India in 4 calendar years for self, spouse and 2 children. First single and then twins, fully allowed. But only the traveling expense, that is this, not your hotel and all. So hotel wale charges kya ho jayenge? Taxable. Performance bonus is 20% of basic salary. Of course, it will be taxable. It's a very nice problem covering many of the concepts of salary. He is eligible to take housing loan 20 lakhs at 2.5%, but he took only 15 lakhs. So 20 lakhs is given to confuse you. Actual loan he has taken 15 lakh. जबकि SBI का रेट कितना है 8%. He got it as 2.5. So different 5.5 taxable होगा. But he took the loan in June. So into 10 by 12 months, whatever interest he got saved, that will be taxable. Only this bit is very hot favorite for MCQs. Bank also allotted 1500 sweat equity shares at the rate of 1300. What do you mean by sweat equity shares? Anyone? Quick, put the answer in chat box. And you are headstrong, confident. Even if you're watching as recording when Dipti ma'am is asking, ma'am wants to take your confidence also to next level. What do you mean by sweat equity shares? Yes, ESOP. मार्केट वैल्यू है 1500. हम अपने एम्प्लॉइज को कंसेशनल रेट पे देते हैं. ESOP journal entries in companies books you study in advanced accounting. So 1500 minus 1300, 200 का फायदा करा रहे हैं आप किसको? या to your employee. Is it a perquisite? Yes. And he sold the same shares on 31st March. May 22 को खरीदा, March 23 को सेल कर दिया. Is it a short-term capital gain? Yes. And it is on recognized stock exchange. So what will be tax rate? 15%. Now listen all of you, there are so much beautiful aspects. 1500 shares are given to employee in 1300. 200 per share employee के हाथ में taxable है. 200 per share employee के हाथ में taxable है. When employee selling the share, cost deductible is not 1300, 1500. 1300 you have paid to company and on 200 you have paid tax. Yeah. STT paid is not allowed as deduction. Following more transactions are there. अब ये salary यहाँ खत्म हो गया आपका. अब यहाँ से house property income शुरू हो रही है. House property income. Shall I discuss? This is as good as 8, 10, 12 marks question. But अच्छा है, house property हम कर लिए हैं तो फिर से एक बार revision भी हो जाएगा. देखो, he earned rental income of 35,000 per month, and he purchased the flat for 45 lakhs using housing loan availed by employer, and he has let out the house in July. So 35,000 per month. How many months? 9 months. Municipal tax का deduction बिल्कुल मिलेगा. 30% standard deduction he will get. मजा आ रहा है ना? हाँ? And whatever interest he has paid to employer. Okay. See, he got 8% की जगह 2.5. But 2.5% तो interest on housing loan he has paid now. Can he deduct it in the housing? This such quality good questions. अगर ये नहीं किया तो क्या किया? Study material 100% I've tried to cover up the adjustment somewhere or the other. You just do it for 2 hours at least today after the class. एक बार करके खत्म कर लेना एक ही बार. और मार्क करना, अगर स्टडी मटेरियल के कोई भी प्रॉब्लम में डाउट है तो टेलीग्राम व्हाट्सएप में डालो. और अगर आपको स्टडी मटेरियल में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम लग रहा है कि मैम ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा, पूरा कराओ, आई प्रॉमिस आई टेक इट इन द लाइव क्लास टुमारो. आप कर पाओगे, पर करना है. आज स्टडी मटेरियल भी करके खत्म कर दो. डिड यू गेट इट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग? Will the interest, he will get the deduction? Yes. He has invested 30 lakhs in floating bonds September, May, and he got the interest in January and July. So September, May, if he has put January 23, how many months interest he will get on the bonds? September, October, November, December, bus 4 months. 4 months interest. Are you all with me? When I solve the problem, I will not explain. Now I am explaining, pay attention. September में he has put the money. और interest on bonds fix रहता है twice the year. तो first due है January, फिर July. July वाला बाद में देखेंगे. And assuming receipt basis. Otherwise तो accrual basis पे we could have taken till March. We have done a problem in income from other sources where interest is not received, but I have done due on accrual basis. एक बिजनेस हेड और एक अदर सोर्स अक्रूवल बेसिस पे लेते हैं, बट यहाँ क्लियर बोला है कि रिसीट पे लेना है. तो सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर 4 महीने का इंटरेस्ट 1 जनवरी को आ रहा है. इट विल बी टैक्सेबल इन इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस. LIC has paid for self, for wife, बिल्कुल डिडक्शन मिलेगा. 30,000 for dependent father. Okay. Now medical insurance premium paid on the health. LIC you cannot allow for father. Take a pause and listen carefully. LIC can be paid for self, spouse and children. मैम अपने deductions तो नहीं पढ़ाए हैं. Right, फिर भी. Just take a pause. I know I didn't want it to give a Okay, anyhow, after this problem, I was thinking to take a break, but we are taking a break now only. 5 minutes break ले लो, फिर continue करेंगे. All right. Are you all also back after a break? शुरू करें. क्या कर रहे थे हम? I know break is necessary. I also drank some hot water क्योंकि बहुत बोलना है continuous. चलो साथ में करते हैं. It's a very nice problem. There was a break in between, so I would just like to revise once again. And every point I am explaining so that when I solve it, 1 second. You know, it's as good as we are doing the total income problem. चलें साथ में. Yeah. Check with me, all of you. Okay, all this I have explained, basic and leave travel allowance. Only the ticket expenditure would be exempt, not your hotel, lodging and boarding and all. Okay, right. And after that, we have seen that he's getting house rent. So even though market rate is 8% and the employee is paying 2.5% interest to employer, will that 2.5% be deducted? Answer is yes. LIC can be paid for self, spouse, and children. So, for father, if you're paying LIC, it's not allowed. Medical insurance for dependent brother and major dependent son, 5,000 allowed, but 10,000. For dependent brother, it is 5,000. And for dependent son, 10,000 respectively. This is not allowed because it is paid in cash. Yes? Mediclaim cannot be paid in cash. December 22, he earned a dividend of 5 lakhs. Super. It's taxable in income from other sources. See, this will be a beautiful practice of salary, capital gain, house property, other source. Ma'am, फिर ये computation of income में कराना था, correct है? Ignore 115 BC and tax liability because they have asked you to calculate, we will do. It's a nice problem जिसमें major emphasis is on. Even this was a very nice problem what we solved. November 22 actual exam. Yes or no? चलो 65 करेंगे. 64 purposely मैं छोड़ रही हूँ क्योंकि उसमें 80 CCC के deductions हैं which we are going to do on Monday. Okay? Right. I highly recommend that Monday, Tuesday, 2 classes deductions, even all the final students. If you can tell them to attend because deductions कहीं ना कहीं बहुत पूछते हैं. तो पूरा जिस्ट रिवाइज हो जाएगा उनका 5 hours में. 2.5 hours daily we are taking class. Problem number 65 in your notebook. Let us begin now. चलो साथ में करते हैं इसको और पूरा लिख के करेंगे. Wherever required, we'll take up the working notes also. Problem number 65. It's May 23 RTP का question है. Computation of income. Computation of income of Mr. Kamal. Are you all writing with me? Particulars थोड़ा बड़ा रखना है. तो particulars and amount. And even if they give you dividend is received as first information, always take income from salary. एक एक करके चलेंगे. And I'm going to read out the bits again. Yeah, I'm reading out the problem also for you all again. So now first thing is basic salary. He's just 48 years, so not a senior citizen. Basic salary. Basic salary is how much? 3,50,000 per month, and he's not retiring. So we'll take it 3,50,000 into 12. Yes, all clear to all of you? 3,50,000 into 12. That is 42 lakhs. Oh, sorry, there are other heads of income also, no? So better please write this in inner column. सिर्फ सैलरी अकेला नहीं है ना बेटा, पूरे हेड्स ऑफ इनकम है यहाँ पे, तो यहाँ भी लिखेंगे. Basic. चलो next, client entertainment. Client entertainment reimbursement. Okay, 20,000 per month. So 20,000 into 12, that is 2,40,000. हाँ, क्लाइंट को आप कहीं रेस्टोरेंट में लेके गए, जो भी है पर मंथ 240, but then for official purpose you have submitted the bills up to 2 lakhs. So up to 2 lakhs you have spent it for official purpose. 40,000 you don't have the proof. So it's a benefit from employer to employee कि हाँ स्टाफ के साथ आप एक बार फैमिली के लिए भी चले गए, एंटरटेनमेंट लंच के लिए, and all expenses are borne by company, that will become taxable. See, this is new. Is this clear or not? Leave travel assistant anywhere in India twice a year in the block of 4 years. Okay. Plane tickets. Plane के tickets जो हैं 1 lakh के वो exempt है. You can travel by economy class plane tickets. But hotel booking, वो तो taxable हो जाएगा ना. Hotel booking. How much you have spent for hotel booking? 3 lakh. Definitely it is taxable. Only the reimbursement is exempt, right? Next is performance bonus. So for good performance, company is giving bonus 20% of the basic, 8,40,000 as bonus. Anyone is having any doubt writing until now? One point is clear. इसके beyond कुछ नहीं आएगा. 65 problems and in that one concept, one problem. Check the quality of the problem. This is a professional coaching for CA, CMA, CS exam. I am taking care. अगर MTP, CMA exam में भी कोई भी doubt है, you want me to solve, put that all PDF in the Telegram. I will make 1 hour video for you. No problem. चलो, अब हम क्या करेंगे? Interest on loan. Though he was eligible for 20 lakhs, how much loan he has taken? 15 lakhs. What is the SBI rate? 8%. But he is paying how much? 2.5%. So फायदा कितने का हो रहा है? 5.5%. वो भी कब से? He has taken the loan in June. So 10 by 12. 10 by 12. 15 lakhs into 5.5% into 10 divided by 12. Nice. Are you all getting? 2.5% interest to employee is paying on housing loan to employer, and he will claim the deduction in the rental income. But our RBI or SBI rate is 8%. Employer is giving you at concessional rate. चलो हमारे employee है ना, 2.5% interest दे देना. Is remaining a perquisite or a benefit waterfall flowing from employer to employee? Yes, taxable. Next is beautiful ESOP or sweat equity shares, which comes in MCQs also. He is allotted 1500 share, जिसका market value है 1500, but company is giving to you in 1300 because you are our key employee. So 200 रुपए per share, 1500 is income. Very well, it is taxable. Now when employee is going to sell the shares, even though he has paid 1300 to company, cost deductible will be 1500. This no books explain. अभी जो पढ़ा रही हूँ सैलरी है, अब जो बोल रही हूँ वो कैपिटल गेन है कि 1300 में you are getting the share, no? But when you sell it, you are allowed to deduct 1500 cost because 1300 you have paid to company and on 200 you are paying already the tax. It's taxable. So done. That's all for income from salary. So can we close this? Gross salary, there was no RFA and all, तो कोई लिमिट की जरूरत नहीं थी डेफिनेशन ऑफ सैलरी निकालने की. How much you all are getting gross salary? You can put an answer in the chat box. 42 lakh. 57, 48, 750. Would be so glad if you can put the answers in the chat box so that you all are also calculating, beta. दीप्ति मैम तो कैलकुलेट करते हैं, कभी गलती भी हो सकती है ना, तो आप खुद का कैलकुलेट करो क्योंकि आपको फाइनल एग्जाम में कैलकुलेट करना ही है. मैम रोज ये डायलॉग बोलते हैं ना, कितना ब्रेन वॉश कर रहे हैं. फिर जब रिजल्ट आएगा ना मुझे मैसेज करना, मैम हमने यूट्यूब में आपके फ्री क्लासेस किए थे और इतने मार्क्स आए. Be glad that my efforts every day 2.5 hours sitting like this and taking class are helpful. 56, 98, 750. And of course, evening 2 hours I'm sparing. Am I covering up all past exam papers, study material? Other source, you remember I took study material problem. और PDF आज शाम में आपको भेजाएंगे पूरा कर करके. चलो, next is income from house property. Okay, rent is received. I am reading out for 9 months because he gave it on rent from July. So rent received, there is no municipal value, fair and whichever is higher, lower and all. So 35,000 into 9. 35,000 into 9. 3,15,000 minus municipal taxes. याद है या नहीं format? 12,000 if paid by employer, deducted. 3,03,000 is the NAV, net annual value, minus standard deduction 30%. 90,900 and interest on loan. Interest on loan. Interest on loan 5.5% you are getting benefit, but 2.5 तो आप पे कर रहे हो ना, तो जो आप पे कर रहे हो that you can deduct here on actual basis. Don't go for the limit of 2 lakhs because that is for self-occupied property and this is a let out property. Anyhow, it's coming 31,250. So what is the income from house property? 1,80,800 in the outer column. Salary and then house property. Now business income is not there, dear students, directly. Income from capital gain. Whatever shares he got, STT is not allowed to be deducted, but he has sold it within within 1 year. STT wale shares are listed shares. So he purchased in May and March ke pehle bech diye. So it's a short-term capital gain. Okay. Sale of shares. Sale of shares. 1,500 shares into 2,100. That's what is the selling price. $31,50,000. Sale of the shares. Less cost of shares. What is going to be the cost of 1,500 shares? Check karo upar. 1,500. 1,300 you paid to company and on 200 you paid tax. So 1,500 into 1,500. That is 2,250. And because it is short-term capital gain, no indexation, nothing. And STT is not allowed as expense. हो गया capital gain. अब आएगा आपका income from other source. Is it very easy problem for 14 marks? हाँ, थोड़ा टाइम लगने दो, लेकिन टोटल इनकम के जितने भी प्रॉब्लम करो ना कम है. मैं अभी तो बीच बीच में करा रही हूँ आपको क्योंकि हमको बहुत प्रैक्टिस करना है. 14 मार्क्स में से 14 लेके आना. चलो, नेक्स्ट आई एम रीडिंग आउट फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू. इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेज में ही इज हैविंग RBI bonds which he purchased in September for 30 lakhs on that 7% interest. September, October, November, December, 4/12 because in January he received. मैम फिर मार्च तक का इंटरेस्ट नहीं लेना है ना, रिसीट बेसिस पे ले रहे हैं. कितना आ रहा है देखो, कितने के बॉन्ड्स खरीदे हैं. 30 lakhs into 7% into 4 by 12, 70,000. Nice. And apart from this, he's also got dividend. He's also got dividend. Second, the screen got closed. 5 lakh. Dividend you need to gross up, dear students, but here it is done grossing up. So what's the income from other sources? 5,70,000. 5,70,000. Can we do the gross total income from all the heads except business? 5,70,000 plus 9 lakh plus 180,850 plus 56,98,750. This is the income of Mr. Kamal. Actually, आप ऑफिस में इंटर्नशिप करोगे तो आप ऐसे ही प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करोगे. 73,49,600. Less deductions. Under chapter 6A, एक एक करके we will write 73. हाँ, this is 73. नहीं दिख रहा है clear. 49,600. चलो, first one now. What's the first one? LIC. LIC for self कितना है? 15,000. Wife 20,000. Allowed. Dependent father not allowed. Either you write like this the way I am writing, or you'll have to write a note. वो note वोट बनाने में बड़ा टाइम चले जाता है, तो बेटर ऐसे ही लिख दो सीधा सीधा. Not allowed. फादर के लिए कोई LIC का डिडक्शन नहीं मिलता. और ये मैक्सिमम कितना अलाउड है बेटा? 1,50,000. So here to it is coming only 35,000 allowed. This is under section 80C. Now under section 80D, Mediclaim. You can pay for yourself up to 50,000. Senior citizen है तो, parents हैं तो उनके लिए भी 50,000. And normally 25. Mediclaim. Dependent brother, yes. Dependent brother, parents सब चलते हैं. Dependent brother के लिए 5,000 पे किया है, और डिपेंडेंट सन के लिए 10,000 है. डिपेंडेंट सन ब्रैकेट में पेड इन कैश, आउटर कॉलम नॉट अलाउड. नॉट अलाउड. यू हैव टू पे बाय चेक, अदरवाइज नॉट अलाउड. तो ये हो गया आपका 5,000. इज माई स्पीड फाइन? और स्क्रीन दिख रही है सबको? और कुछ? नो, दैट्स इट. So after this you are getting a son, so it is paid in. Mediclaim is allowed for self, spouse, children, dependent, parents, not brothers and sisters. Brother and sisters are allowed in 80DD. Sorry, this will also not be allowed. Though he is dependent on us, brothers and sisters I missed out. 80DD में, 80D में नहीं. मैं आपको इसके लिए अच्छे notes लिखा दूंगी, अभी तो नहीं लेना है. It's not allowed, but you have to write a note. नहीं. So what is the gross total income? And now what is the total income? Total income. $73,49,600 minus 35,000. 73,14 600. Now, dear students, they have asked you to calculate tax on this. I thought I'll do agricultural income, but मैंने 3 क्लास कैलकुलेट की तो उसके लिए एक जगह 4 क्लास लग गए. शायद हम काफी प्रॉब्लम कर रहे हैं. रिलीफ तो करेंगे, एग्रीकल्चरल इनकम नहीं होगा तो देख लेंगे, नो प्रॉब्लम. टैक्स ऑन स्पेशल इनकम. व्हाट इज स्पेशल इनकम? शॉर्ट टर्म कैपिटल गेन. कितना आ रहा है आपका शॉर्ट टर्म कैपिटल गेन? 9 लाख. वो शेयर्स का, उस पे ना 15% टैक्स है. लिस्टेड शेयर्स है तो शॉर्ट टर्म कैपिटल गेन 15%, लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन 10% अबव 1 लाख, है ना? राइट. 1,35,000. बैलेंस नॉर्मल इनकम, नॉर्मल टैक्स. up to 2,50,000 nil. 2,50,000 and less than up to 5 lakh. Next 2.5 lakhs pay 5%, 12,500. Old tax rate I am calculating. Okay. Next 5 lakh to 10 lakh. Next 5 lakh पे 20%, तो आ रहा है आपका 1 लाख. और बैलेंस, अब बैलेंस कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे? देखो 73,14,600 माइनस 9 लाख, ऊपर चलेगा स्पेशल इनकम, माइनस 10 लाख स्पेशल इनकम स्पेशल रेट. सो नाउ बैलेंस 73,14,600 minus 19 lakhs, 54,14,600 into 30%. That's coming to 16,24,380. Are you all with me? Plus 1 lakh, plus 12,500, plus 1,35,000. So your total tax is coming to 1871,880. Tax on special income at special rates. Seriously, हमने सोचा नहीं था. 25 minutes हो गए. It's like a total income problem. Special income, special rates. Normal income, normal rates. So on tax, I will calculate now what? Surcharge. Because the income has exceeded 50 lakhs. So whatever tax you get on that, 10% surcharge, 187,188. Now tax plus surcharge is coming to 187,188, 2059,068, and add cess 4%. 4%. On tax plus surcharge, add cess 4%, 82,363 plus 2059,068. 21 lakhs 41,431 is the final tax payable. If there is any TDS, we should minus here. Take a pause and listen carefully. I have seen some students minusing tax from the total income. ऐसे थोड़ी होता है. टोटल इनकम यहाँ खत्म हो गया, डबल लाइन कर दो. अब इसमें नॉर्मल इनकम पे नॉर्मल टैक्स, स्पेशल इनकम पे स्पेशल टैक्स, ऑन टैक्स सरचार्ज एंड ऑन टैक्स प्लस सरचार्ज ईसेस. बहुत टाइम लगा एंड इट वाज अ चैलेंजिंग प्रॉब्लम विद ऑल द हेड्स ऑफ इनकम, विद ATC, ATD, ऑल डिडक्शंस. उसमें भी कैश में पे किया, ब्रदर के लिए पे किया. ब्रदर के लिए यू कैन नॉट पे मेडिक्लेम, यू कैन टेक दैट 80DD वाला डिडक्शन हैंडीकैप. Tax is to be rounded off in multiples of 10. So this is the answer. Put some message, even if you're watching as recording. I know you all are working, appreciate it, but daily you put me a message that you're watching one lecture. And coming very few days are left for exam, so make sure, give a promise to yourself, and that will genuinely put your confidence up कि एक क्लास ले किए बिना सोना नहीं है. गलती से थक गए सो गए तो चलो रोज 6 बजे उठते हैं, एक दिन 5 बजे उठेंगे, लेकिन करेंगे. समझ में आ रहा है? That will genuinely uplift your confidence. So here we complete total problems of salary with perquisites, allowances, and this was a total income problem. House property भी आ गया और capital gain भी आया. I'm going to take many problems for total income for sure. करेंगे साथ में. चलो, last part now. Actually, salary chapter is over here, but there's a very beautiful small. Did you understand this way of calculating grading system? Do explain it to your friends. ये अकेला भी MCQ में आ सकता है, बाकी तो पूरा problem बहुत easy था. One last concept of relief I want to take up. First, I'll take the concept from my material, and there is nothing to write. Relief को छोड़ के नहीं जाना है. इसका problem करोगे ना तो डायरेक्टली प्रॉब्लम में ही कॉन्सेप्ट विल बी क्लियर. बट पहले ध्यान से सुनो. दिस रिलीफ अंडर सेक्शन 89(1) is given in salary chapter. There is more relief in section 90, 90A, which you do in final, CA final, CMA final in DTAA. Okay. Right now, what I'm saying, ध्यान से सुनो. What is this relief? Okay. So many times we get arrears of salary. Arrears of salary is increase in salary with retrospective effect. Right now it's 2023 going on. I was asking my employer from 21 कि मेरी salary बढ़ाओ, मेरी salary बढ़ाओ. Okay, right? And he's not increasing the salary. So 23 now, I said final warning. Last 2 years I've been asking you that 20 years I've been working. I want a raise in my salary. And if you're not doing this one, I'm sorry, I will leave the organization. I'm sorry. तो मैंने ऐसे बोल दिया. तो now he's कि तो चले जाएंगे, हमारे key employee चले जाएंगे तो कैसे? तो he said, okay ma'am, we will increase your salary from the next month. अक्टूबर से हम आपकी salary बढ़ा देंगे. I said no, I'm asking you to increase my salary since 21. मुझे मेरा अब देखो 15 minutes में concept problem पूरा हो जाएगा. बट आप ध्यान से सुनो और कोई फॉर्मेट कुछ लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. I want increase from salary from 21. Okay, he agreed for that. 2000 per month multiplied by 12 multiplied by 2. एक साथ increase in salary he gave now. Now this time current year salary perquisite. अभी आपने देखा मिस्टर कमल का प्रॉब्लम कितना बर्डन था. ये भी मिला, वो भी मिला, वो भी मिला. Because I got arrears of salary of 2-3 years this year, my this year's slab rate jumped from 20 to 30%. Generally, my salary is 8-9 lakhs, suppose. But because ये arrears 3 साल का मिल गया ना, मेरी salary हो गई 12 लाख और मेरा tax बढ़ गया. Had I received this increase in the salary in those years, I'm ready to pay tax on extra salary what you are giving. But in those years, I would have covered it up in ATC deduction. या हर साल मुझे basic exemption मिलता है ना, तो 2-3 years basic exemption I would have covered this. 3 years arrears you are dumping at a time. I am paying very high tax. I am ready to pay tax on arrears of salary in 21, 22. अगर उसी साल additional salary मिलती तो कितना tax होता? Like this. So this is just the concept. I want relief. I'm ready to pay tax 10 rupees extra according to tax of those years. But now I'm paying 13 rupees extra because all the years arrears is burdened now. I want a relief of 3 rupees. I don't want कि मैं zero tax pay करूँ. I'm ready to pay 10 rupees extra tax on arrears receipt. This is a beautiful concept. How many of you are understanding this concept is exactly like your marginal relief? Yes, it is. Just because my income crossed 50 lakhs and 10,000, I had to pay surcharge on the whole tax. 50 lakh cross हो गया, 10% surcharge लगेगा. Income कितने से बढ़ी? 10,000. Surcharge. Can we pay tax more than the increase in income? So what's tax on 50 lakhs, 10,000? What's tax on 50 lakhs? This difference 10,000 I have earned ना लेके जाओ tax की तरह. I can't pay tax more than what I have earned. That was the concept of marginal relief. If anyone is not following what I'm saying, watch the first video. Example is salt. Right now, I'm taking up the concept of relief. relief in the CMA and many other books is not covered in salary chapter. It's covered separately in 13 chapter. कहीं तो टैक्स में पीछे बट सैलरी से रिलेटेड है, तो हम तो अभी करेंगे और खत्म करेंगे इसको. ये देखो रिलीफ का कॉन्सेप्ट. व्हाट इज योर टोटल इनकम इंक्लूडिंग अरियर्स. मैम ये स्टेप्स याद करने पड़ेंगे? बिल्कुल नहीं, आप लॉजिकली करो मेरे साथ, पक्का याद हो जाएगा आपको. देखो total income including arrears, and what is arrears, and what is the total income excluding arrear. Now tax on total income step 1. arrears मिला के surcharge ECES लगा के, marginal relief में वो सब नहीं किया था, ECES and all. after marginal relief final tax पे ECES लगाया. यहाँ पे तो पूरा अभी on this arrears calculate the tax step 1 पे. Now calculate the tax on step 3. What is step 3? अगर arrears नहीं मिलते. 6th is the excess tax I am paying now. I am ready to pay excess tax in those years. That much I want relief. मैम बहुत ही थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ में आ रहा है, तो चलो ये चेक का प्रॉब्लम करते हैं. आपके मटेरियल में हमने प्रॉब्लम नंबर 63 दिया है और इसके साथ it will be clear. No, then one more problem. No problem. Check an employee furnish the following particulars for the previous year. Salary income is computed. Computed means standard deduction लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, already computed है. Arrears of salary received not included in this 45,000. Assessed income for 18-19 जिस साल की ये salary थी. An amount deposited in PPF अभी. So after the salary income you will get 80C's deduction also, है ना. सैलरी में आपको डिडक्शन भी मिल रहा है, ठीक है. राइट. अब what will be the tax now? What will be the tax had I received these arrears of salary in 18-19? मैम 89 का टैक्स रेट हमको क्या पता, तब तो हम फाउंडेशन में भी नहीं थे, हम तो 11th-12th में थे. So they will give you the earlier years tax rate. 18-19 financial year is assessment year 19-20. So उस टाइम का टैक्स, उस टाइम का ECES. Don't take कि मैम ये तो प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक है, सेस तो 4% अभी है, पहले 3% था. Okay. Some of the students are मैम रिलीफ के बिना भी सैलरी चैप्टर कंप्लीट हो गया, और कभी रिलीफ का ही प्रॉब्लम आ गया तो, और बहुत इजी है, क्यों छोड़ना है आपको, करते हैं ना हम. Let us do it. One problem you do and it will be clear for sure. 1 second, dear students. कहीं ना कहीं कुछ ना कुछ लाइन आ जाती. चलो, shall we start? Concept of relief under section 89(1). It's a beautiful concept. Let us start it. Chalo. Concept of relief. Let us take it and let us do it for check. Shall I start together? There's a very beautiful concept in this. Let us all do it together. Salary income. Even I can understand that when I did it first time, it was not clear, but एक problem solve तो करो, trust करके पक्का clear हो जाएगा आप सबको. चलिए आगे. Yeah. Salary income. And it's computed, dear students. Salary income computed. कंप्यूटेड का मतलब है कि आपको कोई भी डिडक्शन नहीं लेना, स्टैंडर्ड डिडक्शन. 5,52,000. ओके, राइट. अरियर्स भी ऐड कर दो उसमें, 45,000. तो आपकी ग्रॉस टोटल इनकम कितनी आ रही है? 5,97,000. माइनस एटीसी का डिडक्शन मिलेगा आपको फॉर पीपीएफ. पुटिंग द मनी इन पीपीएफ 50,000. So now I'm starting with step 1. Total income with arrears. Total income with arrears. Calculator. 5,97,000 minus 50,000. I hope you are getting. मैम वी आर नॉट फॉलोइंग क्या प्लस माइनस कर रहे, तो पूरा क्लास फोकस के साथ अटेंड करना है. सैलरी इनकम, एड अरियर्स, ग्रॉस टोटल इनकम, पीपीएफ के लिए डिडक्शन. 547 इज टोटल इनकम विथ अरियर्स. स्टेप 2, टोटल इनकम विदाउट अरियर्स. विदाउट अरियर्स कितना है देखो, 547 minus 45,000, 5,02,000. Now, step 3, tax on step 1. Can we calculate the tax on step 1? 5,47,000 पे कितना टैक्स आएगा? कैलकुलेटर में करो, अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो सुन के करो. माइनस 5 लाख. So what's the tax on 47,000? 1 minute. The phone has gone on low battery and I need the live chat. Thank you for waiting. Continue करें, अभी हो जाएगा जल्दी. What is the tax on step 1? 5,47,000 पे, तो 47,000 पे 20% और 5 लाख तक तो 12,500 टैक्स है, and on tax 104% e-cess. So it is coming to 22,776. How many of you want working note for this? Put me a message और कर पा रहे हैं कैलकुलेटर में. Step 4, tax on step 2. What is your step 2? 5,02,000 income without arrears. तो 5 lakh. So now 2,000. 2,000 पे कितना टैक्स होगा आपका? How much is the tax on 2,000? 20% plus 12,500 into 104%. So without arrears, your tax is coming to 13,416. What is your tax on step 1, tax on step 2? Tax excess या excess tax is step 3 minus 4. Correct है या नहीं? 13,416 is your normal tax, but you are ending up paying 22,776. Why you are paying extra tax? 9,360. Why you are paying extra tax? Extra tax, why you are paying? Because you are getting arrears now. And you have calculated tax with e-cess. Tax के साथ यहाँ लिखो with cess. क्योंकि मार्जिनल रिलीफ देने के बाद जो फाइनल टैक्स आ रहा था ना, उस पे सेस आया है. Now same thing, this was, I want you all to write here 20 to 23. And this arrears was related to which year beta? 18-19. चलो 18-19 की रूटीन इनकम कितनी थी मेरी? 70,000. 70,000. Keep commenting. I will check all the chat box once the phone is on. By mistake it has been switched off. चलो तब अगर अरियर्स मिलता तो, I hope you are getting, this is 18-19 income, and that time if I would have got arrears, how much would have been added? 45. What would have been my income? 1,15,000. और तब वो 80 वो सब तो कुछ नहीं है, तो 1,15,000. क्लियर है? And what is the total income without arrears? 70,000. I hope you are getting. What अगर arrears के साथ तब कितनी income है? 1,15,000. बिना arrears के कितनी है? 70,000. Now अगर तब arrears मिलता तो 1,15,000 पे how much tax we would have paid? For that, see the tax rates in that year. Up to 1 lakh, nil. Next 50,000, 10%. And 3% ESS. Don't do any analysis. Take the tax rate. उस टाइम का tax rate जो दिया है वो ले लो. तो 1,15,000 पे कितना tax रहता? 15,000 पे 10%. 1,500 in your calculator into 103%. Ma'am, why 103? क्योंकि तब 3% ESS था. 1,545. अगर तब arrears I would have got, I would have paid 1,545. हाँ. And what would have been tax on 70,000? Nil. Because up to 1 lakh, those years tax was not there. But that time, if I would have got arrears, I'm ready to pay 1,545 extra tax, excess tax. Are you getting? I want to talk with all of you. Figures देख के मेरे साथ ऐसे बात करो. ये मैंने relief हमेशा ऐसे ही पढ़ा है. जैसे बात करते हैं ना, clear होता है. Some students are like, मैम बहुत ज्यादा पढ़ा रहे, इसके बिना भी चैप्टर खत्म है. पता नहीं, आप कमेंट करो. Should we learn like this or not? I know I took 1 class extra today. मुझे लगा आधे क्लास में होगा, लेकिन फिर टोटल इनकम के कुछ अच्छे प्रॉब्लम भी तो किए ना हमने. चलो, listen to me now. Just because Chehek is getting all the arrears now, she is paying, instead of 1322 tax, 9360 extra tax. Had she got arrears that time, instead of nil tax, she is ready to pay 15,145 tax. Are you getting? So what is my step 6? What is my step 6? Difference of tax or excess tax in 18 and 19. 1,545. That I am ready to pay. But why I should pay 9360? Step 7. I want a relief. I want a relief under section 89(1). I want a relief under section 89(1). सही में आज स्क्रीन परेशान कर रहा है. My speed is not this, but ये scroll up down ही नहीं हो रहा है, हो रहा है, बीच बीच में stuck up हो जा रहा है. I want a relief of 89(1) में 5 minus 6. 9360 is excess tax. अगर तभी उस साल का अरियर था तभी मिल जाता था, I would have paid 1,545 extra. 7,815 is the relief I want. Now students calculate and leave the problem, and then they say institute को क्या दुश्मनी है, मुझे marks क्यों नहीं मिलते? हाँ, तो क्यों मिलेंगे आपको marks? Why they will give you marks? They've asked you to calculate the final tax liability, that you have to calculate, no? 1 second, beta. See, we don't have time here to give the best coaching. जितना पढ़ाए उतना कम लगता है, पर जो पढ़ाया वो more than enough है. After this, whether you are writing CA exam, then do the institute study material question. If you are writing CMA exam, not the study material question, वो तो बहुत ज़्यादा है. But आप सीधे past 3-4 exam के paper कर लो बस है. Okay, right. And stop commenting all those things. There are many people now, उनको बहुत फुर्सत है. God bless you all. If I take name, no, you will feel really bad. I don't want to take your names, but stop commenting those rubbish, and then I need to go and remove all that messages. It's a good cause we are doing taking classes in live. So either comment good or stay silent, I think. Chalo. Anyhow, we are not getting disturbed by all this. Once again, dear students, is this relief concept clear to you? I want to revise with all of you. Especially I took 80C wala adjustment PPF. What is our income with arrears? 5,47,000. What is our income without arrears? Agar arrears mujhe nahi milta, 5,02,000. What is the tax on 547? 22,776 with e-cess. Silly mistake mat karna. Marginal relief के problem without cess. यहाँ पे with cess. पूरा tax. Surcharge सब लगा के करना. Now, what is the tax had I not received arrears? 13. How much extra tax I am paying? 9,360 because I am getting all the arrears now. Okay. This arrears is related to 17-18. What was the income there? 70,000. How much arrears I will add? 45. What is my total income? 115. What's tax on 115? 1545. अगर arrears नहीं मिलते तो तब कितना tax आता? Nil. I'm not saying कि I'm not paying tax on arrears. I am saying कि on arrears I want to pay the tax at that rate 1545. समझ में आ रहा है आप सबको? तब का अरियर्स तभी मिल जाता तो मैं 1545 टैक्स पे करने तैयार हूं. But because I am getting arrears now I am paying 9360. I want a relief of 7815. And dear students, if you stop it here, you will lose marks. So after this last step now, what is the final tax payable? Okay. Some messages is coming on my screen. You all are not able to see that beta. Wait for the screen to respond. Maybe I think quite a long time this file is open and we are writing. Yeah, it's here. Now write down please all of you. Step 8 is tax payable. See, you all have got arrears now. So what is your tax? 22,776. Arrears abhi mila hai aur tax to pay karna hai. But can we ask for a relief of 7815? Yes, 7815 का relief हम पूछ सकते हैं बिल्कुल. 22,776. अब भी round off मत करो बेटा, final tax round off करना. So what is your final tax payable now after this? 14961 rounded off to 14960. I said no need to write the concept here. This is very clear. No, dear Yuchika, if I'm pronouncing your name, it's not by you. It's some other student who was putting wrong comments. You're not putting any wrong comments, Peter. God bless you. I always bless all my students and I ask my students to bless me, to give me energy so that this conceptual knowledge should reach across India and students should be confident for income tax paper. Imagine if these classes are actually done 2 months पहले और बस इसी को 2-3 बार repeat कर लेते तो सही में आपका पोर्शन खत्म हो जाता है. But yeah, problems लिख के learn करना है. No problem, dear. And sometimes live chat is not there. So thank you so much if you have taken some good things from me. God bless you, and do comment after the video is closed. That comment will stay and motivate others also to watch. And share this video with your 4-5 friends, right? But yes, definitely whatever I'm teaching in salary chapter and then combining salary with capital gain, आज का जो quality good class bonus हमने किया ये इतना enough है आपके लिए. Okay, if required, you can go for the book, message us in Telegram. The Sarathi book, what I'm using, you can also use. In this, examples and booster notes are there, questions are there, and more detailed videos you want for one chapter also, download Concept Classes app and check. Thank you so much, but for all your kind words. Thank you, dear. चलो, रिलीफ में किसी को डाउट है कि समझ में आया? पता है ये जो 8 स्टेप्स है ना, इसको लर्न कैसे करना है बेटा? ये देखो, total income after 80C to 80U deductions, total income with arrears, step 1. Total income without arrears, step 2. Step 3 is tax on total income with arrears. Step 4 is step 2 pay tax on total income without arrears. What is the excess tax? 3 minus 4. Like this, what is the excess tax in those years? Can you do it here? Yes, right. So right now I'm paying 9360 extra tax. My tax could have been 1545 extra if I would have received it those years. Okay, right. So what is the relief you are want? 7815. If you pause here, you will get 5 out of 7 and then you feel bad. Institute को क्या दुश्मनी है, मैंने पूरा प्रॉब्लम करेक्ट किया, मुझे मार्क्स नहीं मिलते हैं. बेटा रिलीफ कैलकुलेट नहीं करना है, रिलीफ के बाद टैक्स तो कैलकुलेट करो. योर टुडेज इनकम इज 547 and your tax is 22776. उसमें से relief minus करके final tax. And final tax is to be rounded off in multiples of 10. Section 288B. Income is to be rounded off in multiples of 10. Section 288. This is asked in MCQs, in match the pairs and all. Whenever you all comment, if you can add which exam you are writing, more specifically, I can help you. Okay? Right. Thank you so much. That's all for today's class. We have done relief. And today I did grading system. I have given you 3 options के साथ. Please don't get confused when I give you options. मोटर कार तीनों में से एक ही आएगा फाइनल एग्जाम में, पर याद तो होना है ना. एम्प्लॉयर की कार, एक्सपेंस भी एम्प्लॉयर का, तो 1800 या 2400. एम्प्लॉयर की कार, एक्सपेंस हमारा, तो फिर 600 और 900. ड्राइवर, ऐसे ना ये तीनों ऑप्शन साथ साथ में लिखना है, तो आपको और अच्छे से क्लियर होगा. राइट? ओके. Tomorrow, one single class, we will cover up clubbing topic with special so many years of experience. I want to add on की pitfall की कहाँ आपकी गलती होती है. Clubbing में minor की income इधर club करूँ कि उधर club करूँ. और मुझे याद कराना 115 BAC हमने last में पढ़ेंगे. New tax regime, but that adjustment also I'll teach tomorrow. Saturday, one day we will finish off set off by writing all the notes. And then Sunday, we are doing MTP. So without fail, attend the live class on Sunday. If you're working, तो छुट्टी के दिन भी पढ़ लो, बहुत अच्छा रहेगा. And today's class I started by the pearls of wisdom was that, are you all enjoying this pearls of wisdom? Sometimes by me, sometimes by my student, because I want your energy level, your mindset to be very positive and growth mindset. I'll definitely make one video for your parents also, because I'm also a mom first and then ma'am. तो मुझे पता है कि पेरेंट्स का क्या प्रॉब्लम है. ओके, बट अभी आपके लिए yesterday I said you always have a choice in expression, in action, in reaction. You always have a choice, right? Like this today I said in the beginning, and again I want to close with that. Can we give compliment to people around us, our brothers, sisters, parents? मम्मी को जाके आज compliment दे दो एक अच्छा. हाँ, कि इतने अलग अलग मेनू बनाते हैं आपके लिए रोज. ओके. और कभी शायद घर से भी नहीं निकलते हैं, पूरा हफ्ता घर में रहते हैं, संडे के दिन निकलते हैं. तो जो भी आपको ठीक लगे, compliment your parents for being very silent always, but father's role is so beautiful in molding all of us, right or not? Brothers, sisters, neighbors, can we compliment others without their physical quality? I'm always wearing the specs and I'm not having 2 frames. I have this 1 frame. I have accepted कि चश्मे के बिना और अच्छे लगेंगे, नहीं लगना है अच्छा. अब मुझे पढ़ाना जरूरी है, बुक्स के साथ तो चश्मे पहनना ही है. हाँ, so like this, when we can compliment others, Without that going into the physical qualities, we are raised, and that high vibrations are required till your exam. Thank you so much. God bless you all for watching this video till here. See you all tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Bye-bye.